Good. Alright. Alhamdulillah. Hallelujah. Allah Akbar. Alhamdulillah. Hallelujah. Boy meets girl. Mecca, you gotta get an invitation, but perfect. Find Delbert. Hi, Delbert. How you doing?
Hi.
All right, good. Glad to hear it.
My repair job.
All right.
I've been putting it off for a little while, and it's gotten work longer and longer.
Yeah, cost me $45 to get who to do my sewing for me.
Yeah.
Mecca, wow! I heard you, woof. You look at you jump. Mecca's getting in such good shape now because I've been riding the bicycle, and the muscle tone and stuff has really recovered. In only a few days. It's amazing the difference. Good, Mecca. I'm guilty. I ran off with the Catholics and the physicists today. Instead of doing any of my own work, man, I was on the internet in this really hot comment page about the Higgs boson.
Yeah.
You probably know about that.
Yeah, they've been telling more and more people about that because they want you to be complacent in funding it all.
Yeah, right.
But you should be too stupid to know what they're talking about, you know.
Right.
You're just supposed to be the tailless monkey. And what's bad is they fry their own brains so bad that they have to steal other people's ideas.
Yeah.
You know, they want to be the ones in charge of running the computer simulation, but never mind, I don't have any ideas as to what to put in there.
Yeah.
They do that on the climate change thing too. If you go look at one day top level guys, you know, oh, we must get the model more accurate. But yeah, you're looking for somebody else to tell you how to make it more accurate.
Yeah, but then they give up a lot of freedom to be slaves to the computer and showing up every day and doing the schedule and.
Well, no, it's not justified the way they're behaving. If you don't know what to input, then you need to admit that and say that.
Yeah.
You know, to ask people for ideas, not try to steal it from them.
Yeah.
You know, they want to act like, oh, I'm the expert, and then if you say something, they want to just just try to run off with what you said. But that's the reason they promote those kind of people. Because we don't know how many ideas you might be able to come up with, so we don't want to go through the hazard of putting the actual inventor in there. We'll just put someone in there that wants to claim other people's work as his own. That way he can invent all kinds of things. He'll be inventing them fraudulently, right? Because that's what the whole thing is.
Then it gets even weirder when you look at the movie industry. They take your ideas, make them into movies, copyright them, and then you try to make a copy of the movie to talk about the idea, your idea, and you can't do it because they own the
permission to use that book cover, and you're a bitch about what we're doing.
Despite the fact the book cover is based on a design you posted on the internet that was very similar.
But you didn't copyright yours, we did.
Yeah.
But copyright don't mean nothing unless you got lawyers and judges behind you.
Right, yeah.
And they know that. It's all a con. That's what's wrong with the patent system. It's just a trick. Why do you think people don't make no progress? Because as soon as they see someone do something interesting, they want to take over the operation. But they're not able to achieve nothing. So then you have to sit there and put it out there for the million tailless monkeys to look at, so then they can steal from the tailless monkeys.
Here's some guys who look ready for action. They're
ready for action, oh no.
They're well balanced and good shape. Their heads got their short haircuts, and here's a guy loose and limber and jogging along, looks like a physicist. half a dozen of them came by in the short time.
Everybody's armchair physicists nowadays. Do you know?
I think as I get to, yeah,
They had the surfer physicists.
a surfer physicist.
Yeah, they got around to revealing some information, and then some surfer tried to tell them how to make a batch up. And then after people look at it more closely, they're like, no, that don't work out. So it sounds good when you first start off, something to check out, you know.
Yeah.
So they ran all their articles. Even a surfer can do it. But maybe they wanted an article like that so everybody would look at it, think they can do it, and then you'd want to fund it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like the government, the way you pointed out that different mafias take over different parts of the government. The physicists and stuff have the same system.
Hello. The university that's trying to take over the publication of everything.
Which is trying to take?
They're trying to control what gets published by who and stuff.
Oh, yeah, by whom? Yeah.
So then they want to blacklist somebody. We can blacklist you from our website, but you ain't going to get published without our website.
Yeah, except...
Like the records, you know. You can make a music record, but you're just going to waste your money having them printed off because you ain't going to sell them without my label.
Yeah, the distribution networks, that's an old, the Roman Empire is kind of based on that theory.
Well, why do you think they have to take over the internet? They got to take over everything, and then they brag about it, but you don't see the government protecting me from it. You see them participating in it.
Yeah, the United States Postal Service should offer...
They're going to attack me for being on the internet, but then if I ask that they do something about people attacking me, then they start making the terrorist demand I get on the internet.
Yeah, right, because they won't let you in the office.
Remember, they declared the internet to be a war zone.
Yeah.
So in other words, they're telling me to go to their preferred battlefield. They don't want me in the office. They want me out there on their war zone.
Yeah, I forgot about that war zone comment. That's pretty insightful. Yeah.
And then everybody thinks it's funny.
Perfect, be alert, Mecca.
When they get it done, that's what's happened to this one dude. He's been having fun getting to be the bully, and now it's his turn to get bullied. And he's just now starting to realize what it's going to be like. And it's pretty clear that the people attacking him are radical extremists. The same as he was. He didn't care what harm he did when he was having his fun bullying people. So you picked out a location?
I picked out a location.
It's supposed to go get you a new location. Just have a hole in the wall.
Oh, no, I haven't.
You have to go find you some 5 acres somewhere or something. Get you some chickens and stuff.
Yeah.
You're almost getting too old for all that, right?
Yeah. Maine.
You're supposed to have family.
Yeah.
That's why they got rid of the family. Yeah.
Michigan sort of gave me an invitation. Maybe I could try there.
Unfortunately, for me, I took too long to figure out. It's just, not only is it bad, but it's getting worse everywhere. You just better get something somewhere and just consider that to be your home base, because there ain't no place, you know, they got to where they don't want to let anybody work anywhere over 2 years unless if you're one of them. And so it really, every time you get a job and you move over there, there's no sense in trying to act like that's going to be your home, new home over there, because it's just going to get worse and worse. You just have to consider any job just a temporary job.
Way to lean into it. Way to use your arms. All right, good form.
Watching all the room.
Yeah, I've lived around here for about 10 years this time.
Yeah, that's a long time nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's pretty bad when Bank of America's going to sit there and pop off to me. Don't expect to live there 10 years like well, I mean, 60 years like your grandparents did.
Are they hassling you about your place?
Well, no, that's what they did when I was even trying to ask about a loan. They were already popping off crap like that. They had every intention of, we'll get to write a loan. All the banks work together, so it's not a matter of if they get to write the next loan when you sell the house. There's a gentleman's agreement amongst all of them that you push people out of the house every 5 to 7 years. That's why when you look for work, they want to know how many years you've been living at your current address, and then nobody's going to hire you. And so then you get forced into having to move, and now you can say you've been at your current address 0 months.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, some of the bank. I dealt with a small business association banker in Alaska, and I was like entertainment for him. It really worries me.
Well, a long time, like in around the 80s or 70s, they had a thing, come move to Alaska and stay there for like 7 years, and then the property's yours.
Yeah, right.
Man, hard to go up there. Except for it's so cold you can freeze to death,
The cold's not so bad, it's the dark. Look how light it is now compared to when we were meeting at 6:30 before. It was pitch black.
They changed the time. But then sometimes when you get closer to the end of the month, away from the equator, then the night time's a lot the larger fraction of the day.
It has the fastest change in the rate of change at the polar areas.
Yeah, you see that one street.
That's pretty good stitching, Delbert.
Very good, because you get it too sucked in, then you can't close the bag.
I'm so guilty on being behind on my stuff that what I'm going to need to do is try to walk Mecca and go back to work. Yeah. And I wonder if we could meet up again maybe like next week at this time and place or something, and I could try to bring my computer out. It might be warm enough then, and we could do YouTube stuff that you like to do out here. Or does that sound like a plan?
Some of those people, they must, the cameras they got are so phenomenal that the videos look better, even though, it's been downscaled.
Yeah.
So you can still tell that it looks way different. And then, supposedly that makes your thing like more believable.
Yeah, there's all that. Yeah.
If your camera's no good, they ain't gonna believe nothing you say.
Yeah, that's a problem.
But see, one deal is if you don't have access to videos, well then you've missed out on a lot of the information that's going around.
This video's so slow. You got to sit there and watch
that's
it.
Where, that's what I'm saying. If you got the fast connection.
But more than that, even with a fast connection, video is only in real time. You can go faster than real time with your Alpha.
There was a company, they were bragging, they have some software, so you can watch the movie, you can play it faster than the regular speed. But then everybody's going to sound like Donald Duck.
Yeah.
So then you have to take their voices back down a pitch.
Yeah.
And so you can play it at like 1x or 2x. That way it don't take you 2 hours to watch a 2-hour movie. Yeah.
They have one YouTube thing called 1 Minute Physicist, and they explain things in like 1 minute. And it goes really fast. It's tight editing. I don't know quite how they do it.
But all these stupid homeschooling programs and stuff, it's like so much of that, when you look at those materials, I don't know how anybody passes that stuff, because unless if you basically have taken most of those classes, like you dropped out with a few months left to go to school, then there's no way for you to try to pass the test basically, because the material isn't even a good tutorial or nothing on the subject matter. And so unless if you're bringing something to the table, I just don't see how you could pass it, other than you're just trying to beat the exam kind of behavior. And basically that's what some of those places look like they're trying to teach us.
some state made a law that you got to get academic credit for taking an online course now.
Yeah, but that's what people do, is they get their politician to pass their business into a business.
Yeah, Kaplan.
You gotta honor my product. But what happens to you is all these communities have their little community college.
Good Mecca. Good Mecca.
They all want to sit around and tell you, no, we can't hire you until you go down there to our community college and take some classes.
Yeah.
And of course, you get attacked for knowing anything in those communities. And
Good
it's
Mecca.
a great laugh. They're just trying to run you into debt, and that way you'll be willing to do whatever they want, trying to pay your debt. In addition to that, trying to buy something to eat.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we can change that, God willing, instead of indentured
People
students.
don't want to change it. They want to make it more.
Well, people, I don't know. Some people, yeah, but people.
Not too many of them.
Too many.
All you need is a certain percentage of the people want to do stuff bad, and then that's what you got.
Right.
And it's a lot easier for people to do something bad than it is something good. When I just come by the shelter, one of those dudes is yelling at me, "Oh, you can go drop in. You can," because he sees you got a bag and wants to steal your bag. Go check in. And I got Christian ladies, middle-aged ladies telling me the same thing. See, you got a heavy bag. Oh, go down to the shelter and check in. For all she knows, I'm a millionaire walking around. I would be a millionaire thousands of times over. I'd be a billionaire. More than that, if people were to pay me what's due to me.
Yeah.
But that's never going to happen. I done told them to take me off that money anyways.
So instead, what we need is an outdoor mobile locker.
They need that money. They need to make restitution, but that dollar don't. Despite its fraudulent claim that it's good for the legal payment of all debts, it's not. It's not good for the debt due to me.
Yeah. They're remanded to the mulch pile of the Ten Commandments.
It's actually triple damages, and they can't pay the debt. It's not practical for them to pay what's due to me, and then it's not even possible to pay the triple damages. Because there's only one universe, right?
Some guy in a photo had a puffy coat, but I figured it was a coincidence.
A what?
A puffy coat like that guy gave you that you forgot to put on, yeah.
Yeah, some coats are just so big that you got to have a coat rack to hang them on when you come home, because they're going to take up all your space.
Yeah.
Cold out on the outside.
My plan is to walk Mecca around the Library of Congress so Mecca can empty out or something. You're welcome to walk with us if you want. Then I got to get back to work. That's good, Mecca. What should we do? Come.
I guess I'm going to just walk down there.
Meet you at the corner. Okay, come on, Mecca. Yeah. My dad built one like this before he separated from my mom.
Got to these one people's place, they wanted to see their big old garden. Yeah, they got them wives being slaves out there working on that garden. Well, that lady built a little retaining wall. It's only about 6 inches high. You know, every one of them bricks got one place done. It's like there's a lot of bricks. When you just got them small little bricks, they're real thin.
Yeah.
You make a retaining wall out of them, that's a lot of work. A lot of staying stooped over for hours and hours on end every day working.
Yeah.
Because people ain't gonna want you to sit down. Don't dare sit down. If you sit down, you might not move very fast. I built me a little wall, and I built it all wiggly on purpose. Made it make some curves and stuff, and then one of the neighbors like, why didn't you build it on the property line? Because you know how they all got to act like you got to put the fence right on the line.
Yeah, as long as it's not on their property. Hey, Mecca.
Well, that's what they were doing with looking at the markers, try to see if they look like they make some kind of sense, you know. And that neighbor comes over there. Oh, that marker's got to be in exactly the right place. Well, it's right where the surveyor put it, you know. They'd be acting like they're trying to move it. As long as he thought that it might be on his place, be exactly right, but then as soon as you show them, it looks like it's 4 inches off. The other direction, oh, it ain't gonna be exactly right. That's the way they always do. It's the same story everywhere you go.
You love that dog, don't you, Mecca? It's a good dog. Yeah, you love that
How
dog,
come
don't
your
you?
grass ain't all green like that in the winter?
Oh.
Because your grass is dried out, so it's burning berries.
What do you think of the new Pope, Delbert?
He's already messed up.
He did?
Yeah. Guess what he did wrong already?
I don't know. I can't. What did he do wrong?
He said yes.
You mean he shouldn't have accepted the job?
Don't you know that that's the whole big thing? They didn't make you Pope. They asked you if you wanted to be Pope. And he said yes. He should have said no. He's already messed up.
Ah.
And so he continues.
Well, I guess he could have said vote again and get a more of a majority.
Well, guess what? All those Cardinals, probably every one of them, wouldn't be surprised, the majority of them anyways, I'm sure, are from signatory states of the Geneva Convention, am I right?
Second story.
Signatory states.
They're from the signatory stage of the Geneva states. Signatory states of the Geneva Convention.
Yeah. The majority of them are, aren't they?
I guess so.
Every one of them.
Yeah. What does that mean?
That means that every one of those signatory states are in gross violation of the Geneva Convention.
Because the Geneva Convention prohibits popes or something? Or the child molesting or something?
They are all in gross violation, including your own state. You're in violation of the Geneva Convention. Gross violation.
Huh.
So I get to call you gross.
What part of the convention is being violated?
The part that's grossable. The part that can be violated grossable. That's the part.
That's more than one part, though.
I don't know. There's one part in particular, I think, that they said grossable.
Mecca, let me toss your empty out in the garbage here. Conserve and recycle. Conserve and expand recycling capacity. Allah Akbar. You're following Delbert, Mecca.
What you doing?
Oh, you're happy to see Delbert, aren't you? Good, Mecca.
Got to stand up on his hind legs.
Oh, let's get your...
Your bears are four-legged, not two-legged.
Hey, close to it.
I see them bears stand up on their rear legs and walk around.
Yeah. Wow, there's a jet making a vapor trail. A beautiful sight.
Got it. Be in the box. The statue's head's supposed to make it hard to shoot through the window.
Well, maybe probably more to give relief to the sculpture.
With the lighting in the room, though.
Can we stay up? Okay, I guess we can go on the sidewalk.
I don't know where you going. You got to go over the top.
Yeah,
You're going to be above the gods, then.
There's probably more a way to show off the sculpture work than it is to obscure the window.
Plus, it's cast a long shadow in that window. He's leaving in the shadow of the gods of your forebears. Maybe that's what he's supposed
No,
to
I
be.
said I said he may not come in.
They had that one dude down here trying to fix him. He had to clean it off so he could work on it.
Yeah, I saw that model bicycle by one time. He looks a lot like the statue. They put that up when Lady Di and Prince Charles came by to look at the U.S. Constitution in 1985.
That's what looks like she's had a cesarean section.
Why?
That's the way you look after you get home.
Because that's the way you look. What's the way you look? What is it about the way you look that is that way? Yeah, it looks like physicists. Good, Mecca.
Got that one dude trying to masquerade himself as a physicist. They be putting him on TV all the time. He's the one they go to guys for footage.
Yeah.
So I think other people figured out that he ain't a good dude.
Well, we all have our flaws, and thank God we can repent and be forgiven and accept forgiveness. Show your tame, Mecca. Hello. You want to cross the street, huh? We'll do that later tonight when we bicycle, God willing. Here's a sidewalk we can go on. Yeah, I'm guilty. I slept and did physics all day. So perfect repent losing the keys and the whatever else by sewing on your backpack to show you where you were last sure you knew what you were doing, Delbert.
You should look at the color on the building over there when the sun was going down. It looked like a creamy color or something over there.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Everybody's always trying to get a picture. I don't know if I lost that or if it's just in the wrong spot. It might have pulled out. I had it in that one bag, but when I pulled the earphones out, the cable pulled out. I might have had it out, not pick it back up. And people always come to you stuff, big mails and family. If I know I had it in that one bag, it was still in there. All like, great, if I lose my bag, get to go to your place. Because it's got your name on there.
Yeah.
It's like, I ain't got my name in my bag.
If they could find me.
My bag for a week, and then Obama starts crying that there's a leak. He's on Air Force One, passing an executive order. We gotta do something about these leaks.
Yeah.
Was that just a coincidence, or is he getting excited? People know information because they got it out of my bag. And he don't like them knowing that information. He's looking for a leak.
Hi. Or is it simply playing to the culture of no leaks, so that they vote and support you?
Well, they're all doing so much protection racketeering. Who knows if they're actually concerned about a leak or not?
Right.
Or are they just putting on the skit, to get some money?
Right.
And you're all doing the same kind of stuff.
Right.
Supposedly they're supposed to be protecting me from this bad behavior, and that's all they've done to reward people for doing it, because that's what they do in your own self. They're looking for recruits.
Yeah. And half the stuff they think is so important isn't, and the really important stuff you can find at the library. Oh, it's such a...
Well, they done told you what library's been doing. No wonder the internet's been so slow. I don't know if it was on the website or where, but I seen one deal that said what the purpose of the Library of Congress was. I was thinking it might have been there on that sign outside, but I don't think it was there. It might have been on the website.
Illinois, fighting Illinois. Mecca. He got around the pole.
Looks like they have trying to hide. Though. They had that dude, he does the novelization of the different shows like Star Trek and all that. But he's been involved in a whole bunch of those different movies, and these are bad people behind those movies.
Oh dear.
So is he a bad guy, or is he just being exploited by bad guys? It don't matter what you do. They're gonna, you know, anything and everything they use for the purpose of murder, even prime numbers. Remember they have that whole story about how somebody said, oh, prime number is finally something I can work on that can't be used for murder. And of course that's exactly what they're using it for.
Huh. Yeah, well, the focus on the positive.
No, we got to take care of them negatives. That's how they trick you into being complacent. I ain't gonna be complacent.
Yeah.
I was focusing on all the positives, and the negatives was biting my ass. It's time for me to pay attention.
Well, requested remedies then. You gotta talk.
Well, I done give remedies. They done establish remedies, but they don't want to apply the remedies they established to themselves. No, do they?
Well, the remedies can't be that effective then.
Well, the remedies would be highly effective if they would apply them.
So you need remedies that they don't need to choose to apply that result without
well, unfortunately, the system's stacked against you.
Unilateral remedies. Unilateral remedies.
They can be remedying themselves because they are doing stuff. The things they're doing is masquerading the real problems, severe problems that they're causing, and by the time they're willing to listen to the truth that I've spoken, it's going to be too late. In fact, it's getting too late already.
Well, we only have 2 billion years here anyway.
The human race won't last that long, not most of them. Fixing to have a big dying of the herd. Don't call the herd, you're going to have a die-out.
Yeah. Well,
but they've been calling the herd. Obama admitted to it in his inauguration speech. What's been happening? And the question is, does he even know what he admitted to?
Yeah.
But he admitted it.
He's pretty smart.
Well, see, the problem is you write up what you want to say, and then you turn it over to the speech writers, and then they put stuff in there, and you're like, well, that sounds okay.
Yeah.
But little you know, they put something in there to try to get you killed. So maybe you should stop using that teleprompter and those speech writers and say what you have to say.
Yeah.
Because why do you think they hired Reagan? He was an actor.
Right, yeah.
So what's that tell you about the presidency?
That the vice president might be more important.
No, that the presidency's just a play. It's just an act now. It's just a show. What do you think they do over here in this building all the time? The dog and pony show. Well, bring your dogs and ponies and show them off, because that's about what they do. No, I think that somebody better just like go out there and find out what the law actually is anymore. Because they passed that Patriot Act, unless if you go apply all that, go get you a copy of the law as it was then when they passed it, and then go apply all those edits, then you don't know what the law is. And I think people would be really shocked if they knew what the actual law is, because you can see that the way they behave, and I don't know if it was always that way, but it's definitely that way now.
Yeah. Maybe we should go by the tailor shop and show that we know we missed our appointment. I was supposed to pick up that sewing job today. I didn't go over there.
Yeah.
It's not far from here. We're gonna, I guess, walk a couple more blocks up that way. If you can come along if you want. I'm guilty, guilty, guilty. I didn't do my chores and my other work today or yesterday. And I didn't do my own personal work, my chores and my other work for the last few days. I'm getting, it's not good. I run around solving everyone else's problems, but not my own. It's not good. Here's a red, no, it's two red lights. Here, Mecca, here. What else? I'm trying to go up here a couple of blocks to that tailor shop, and I guess I have my wallet with me if they're open. I doubt they're open.
I don't know, they may have to stay late so people can come get their stuff, but people get off early around here too, though.
Yeah, I missed my... hello, how are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, here's a light, Mecca. Heartland. He walked by with some dry cleaning right there.
Amazing finding out some new information.
So have you made any progress on any of your stuff? Have you seen some results that you are happy with yet? Or?
Can't get no results. That's the way it's all designed. They've got everything shut down anymore.
Vladimir Putin went to a self-defense school. He promoted a woman to the head of a central bank. And what else did he do? He did one other thing.
But you know, we've been having a lot of changes of people in offices. Bombs practices replaces our entire cabinet. Can't have very many people left.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Protester. Okay, how are you?
Hey, thanks. Watch your back around this clown. He's a piece of shit.
Okay, thanks.
Good to see you.
Yep, be brave and be fair.
Huh?
Starbucks right there, closer.
All right.
Right there, the one's closer.
All right.
I didn't know that.
All right. See you later. Hey, William.
God willing, I hope, Mr. Protester. Come on, Mecca. Come on, Mecca.
The FCC tried to trick me into protest now.
Come on, Mecca.
Popping off stuff, and then I'm supposed to feel challenged. Didn't waste my time out on this shit.
The FTC?
The SEC.
SEC. The Security and Exchange Commission. Hi.
They done the same kind of stuff that you got to put up out of everybody else, because all these other things are just fronts anyway. You have to look at what's behind them.
Well, that's why
You
they...
get the same people behind them, and then they're all just copying one another anyways. So even if it is a different division of people behind them, they're all getting their techniques from
Hi.
Congress.
Yeah, and smart too. Yeah, right. Good ID. Thanks for your good vibes. Hi. Hello. Hi. 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 Yeah. Okay. 7 to 7. I'm 20 minutes late. Saturday, 8 to 6. Okay, wow, well, almost 7 to 7 they work. 12 hours. 12 hours. So, that's another example of how I missed what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, that's why they like to do it. They sit there and cause such a disturbance that you can't remember what you're trying to remember.
Well, I wanted to be polite to you. I mean, it was a week ago we agreed to meet up. It didn't seem fair to come over and say, I got to go over here and do this. You know, no, I should be polite to you. And so then I thought I better check on that to show I care about them too. Then Eben is the other person at the Library of Congress. I'm supposed to call him.
Well, it's like they want you to come over 3 or 5 times to get anything done anymore.
Yeah.
That way they can act like they're busy, and it's like, oh, we're so overwhelmed, we need to hire my buddy to come help us. And it's like, well, you wouldn't be so busy if you stopped come in 3 or 5 times just to get started.
Right. Yeah, the Apple Store's like that.
Those Apple stores are like discriminatory, because you go in there and then they immediately try to tell people like disappear. If they don't want to talk to you, or they'll be, now they switch to, we're just going to demand you leave. It's like, I just came in the door.
They had a good ad
Like,
about
we
it.
don't want to sell a computer to you. Get out of here.
They had a good ad about aggressive customers. They showed a woman come in and make a whole bunch of demanding questions and dominate the conversation. So maybe that's what they're...
Customer's always right.
That's what I was taught, but not at the Apple Store.
Well, no, they had a store in the mall, and all these people are going in there and looking at the computers and toying around with them and talking to salespeople and stuff. But I just step in the door, and oh man, if they turn loose on me.
Yeah.
Never mind, I wanted the people that make computers usable.
Yep.
A lot more people got to have computer jobs, so after I told them how to work a computer, they were trying to figure out how to do it and trying to keep it secret and trying to just only include a few more people at a time thing. Trying to act like they've got everything figured out.
If we hurry, we can make this one.
But there's been progress that's been made sooner, faster, because they have to keep trying to act like they did it before me. They don't get to drag it out as long. You even hear Obama sitting there trying to minimize. Oh, we got this tip. Very low probability tip, but we followed these. Got on Bin Laden. It's like you've had the tip the whole time.
Then I got to walk over to the Madison building there to show I remembered Eben, and then I'm free to go back to work.
Well, you ain't just goofing off, you ain't working.
Well, that's kind of half true. I'm out there
Nowadays, it's like it takes forever to do the simplest little thing. You know, the computer may be 100 times faster, but it still takes longer.
There's a...
know if you're actually corresponding with the people you're trying to communicate with.
Yeah.
They want to charge the public $10 billion for computer security, but then they're using that money to attack them, not protect them. Not them using that money to attack somebody else. Not them using it to attack and manipulate a lot of people.
New York Times came up with a good idea for a military defense treaty for the Arctic Ocean.
Well, America's still being bypassed. What do you think you have now after being that's the American bypass? You know what happens to any community when they bypass, you know?
It dries up, the economy goes dry.
And that's what they're doing for America. So you don't have your North Pole Passage, and it just comes down to into Canada, and on to the American bypass, right down to Mexico.
Through the Bering Straits.
Buy stuff from China.
Do you have enough blankets sleeping out?
Yeah.
Anybody know how to get to the Kennedy Center?
Yeah. Go down Constitution Avenue to the Potomac River and then turn right. Yeah, Constitution Avenue up here, 1 block, 2 blocks. The second set of lights, you turn left. Go to the Potomac River all the way down, and then the Kennedy Center's on your right up the hill about 4 or 5 blocks. Good luck. Lincoln cab drove by after that black guy with a shaved head. Kennedy Center.
Saw that movie Pie, huh?
The movie Pie?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen.
Yes, it might have been called something else. I think it was called Pie.
Hi.
I think so. Yeah, you better go rate that movie and watch it. You better go buy it.
Hi.
You better go watch the movie Pie. They answered my own question. I figured it out. The Jews didn't say these Muslims to the Christians to do it. I was explaining there something that there's no two things that I was trying to ask you the other one. Yeah, they do.
What's up, Mecca? We gotta go in, I gotta work, and then we can come out again later, huh?
Then we'll go home, huh? Since I know what's down there.
3 breaths, Mecca.
Hold on your cheeks.
1 breath. 2 breaths. Okay, 3 breaths, Mecca. Come on now. That's good. That's good. What do you got, Mecca? Stick, okay.
All the squirrels must be inside a tree, so.
Hi.
Yeah.
Naples, Florida.
Yeah, I called them the other day. They had some guy's videos not available, and then they saw us getting them from somewhere else, and then all of a sudden they become available again. I guess they decided that wasn't going to work.
Yeah. Huh.
Better put it back. They be trying to make a new law. Don't seem no good, don't much good to kill you for real if you got a digital life hanging out there, so they trying to pass a law so they can get rid of your digital life too. And decode it.
Hi.
Great dog.
Yeah, God, smart too. Yeah, God does good work, doesn't God?
Yes, he really does.
They were all, everybody waiting on the truck over there, and one guy starts going, singing the praises, the truck's here, and I go, praise Jesus, and there somebody's yelling, you didn't really just say that, did you?
Hi.
It's like, I thought we were doing the skid.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in a different part of my learning curve now, so I haven't really been having any company at all. And but I'm doing okay outside. I can meet up with you like in a week or something if you want to try that. You're right, it got really windy.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can...
I can face my cheeks off.
Why don't we try to meet up like next Thursday at the same time and place?
Okay.
Okay, good. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Thanks for sewing up your bag and trying to be a righteous person. That's the important thing.
Well, I might find that key. I don't know if I lost it or it's just in a different bag.
Well, that's a good attitude.
Somebody went through all the stuff a couple of weeks ago, so I don't know if they found anything or not.
Well,
I was lucky the weed didn't blow. When I got over there, a bunch of papers were all out. They could have been blowed all around.
yeah.
Got me in trouble.
Oh,
Litter.
Yeah.
Put all those papers around.
Yeah. Well, as long as you have good intention what you're trying to do, you know, people tend to forgive you because you're out trying to do good.
I can't remember where I put that key the last time. I remember I had it in that one bag, but I might have put it somewhere else. I don't know where that somewhere else is.
Yeah, I have the same problem with a lot of things I can't find, so I wish you luck on it, and I'll see you in about a week or so. Come on, Mecca. Ask. Okay, Mecca. How you doing? Yeah, I didn't pay much attention to you on that walk. That's good. We'll go out again, inshallah. That's good. This getting disconnected. When did that happen? Looks like this has stopped. This is on. No, but it's not. Okay. I gotta do my work. Hi, Mecca. Oh, you smell the treats in there. Good for you, yeah. I better change that so you're not tempted to. Put some hot water in that. I gotta do my own work and I'm not doing it again. No, it's this one here. Yeah, it's this one. Here. I gotta do my other work. Hi, Mac. You hungry? You didn't get enough to eat? You heat up some water. I've got gas. I gotta clean. Oh, I don't have time. heat up some food for you. How is this going to work? Gotta order some more food for you. Yeah, this is for you, Mecca. I want to put some hot water in it. Hold on, Mecca. Three bottles of that. The paper towels that tear off in half sheets are much more conservation-wise. Are you really hungry, Mecca? Did I hear the alarm go off? Did I change anything? It's 23 minutes. One hour and 20. I flew through the alarm. Yeah, okay. That's not going to burn your tongue. Okay. I gotta clean up in here. Oh. You don't like it, huh? Hi, Mecca. You don't like it? Can I heat it up more? What's wrong with it? Put this up. I'm tired of. I gotta do my work. Oh, I'm trying to come in on a trajectory and land and do my work. Oh. Oh, I gotta do my work. Oh, I gotta do my work. Wow, I gotta do my work. My work, my work. Oh. 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 Money, coins. I gotta do my own work. I'm tempted to drink coffee to force myself to jump the rails onto the other work. I got the other food in there cooking for you. It's going to be way too hot.